If you've been following Mortal Kombat for quite a while now, many years, you know Ed Boon and NRS like their joke characters, and been a lot of rumor characters created by the fans themselves or magazines that have taken advantage of it to stir the speculation up. Back when, the internet wasn't so prominent and you could get away with stuff like that, or you couldn't data mine the game, so there was still secrets and things to find throughout the games. So let's look at the history of the joke characters and rumor characters throughout Mortal Kombat's history. Nimbus Terrafo was a joke character created by the Electronic Gaming Monthly magazine, also known as EGM, first mentioned in December 1993, and mentioned again in their March 1994 issue as an April Fool's joke. They suggested he was a hidden playable character exclusive to the Genesis version of the first Mortal Kombat. Going from a joke to a rumor, here's a character you already know about, Ermac. Ermac was originally a rumor based on a supposed glitch in Mortal Kombat 1, where Scorpion's outfit would be red instead of yellow, and the words error macro in the code would combine to form Ermac. He then became a real character, of course, in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. In Mortal Kombat 2, we saw two people fighting in the background of the Pit 2 stage on a distant bridge. One of those characters appeared on fire. This character was referred to for years by fans as Torch, and would later be made an official character known as Blaze. The other character on the bridge was a palette swap Liu Kang, featuring green stripes instead of red. This character was referred to as Hornbuckle, named by the fans, which comes from the hints that actually Jade and Smoke would randomly give before matches. One of Jade's hints, for example, was Hornbuckle Who, so thus the name Hornbuckle. Instead of it relating to the green striped Liu Kang, however, it was actually in reference to Leanne Hornbuckle, who appeared in the credits for Mortal Kombat 2. The character in the background of the Pit 2 stage was later added to Blaze's storyline anyway, presumed to be one of the holy men who captured and forced him to guard Onaga's egg. Hornbuckle appears in Shaolin Monks during the 5th quest given by Smoke, and the Pit 2 area does show Hornbuckle and Blaze sparring in the background, so NetherRealm Studios, or the MK team back then, have definitely loved playing up these jokes throughout their games.
Hello, it is me again, Papa Boon. Did you miss me? I just wanted to stop by to tell you to subscribe to this wonderful Mortal Kombat channel and like the video. It is great work happening here, showing no favoritism, am I? I'm Yoda all of a sudden. Anyway, just so we know that there is no deception going on, wink, then I will tell you my favorite character. It is the Scorpion. See, now we can trust each other. And you can get over in this general direction, just as the Scorpion's catchphrase says.
Continuing with Mortal Kombat 2, a rumored character in Mortal Kombat 2 was a red palette swapped version of Reptile called Red Robin. This character reportedly came from a trusted source of the Mortal Kombat 2 official player's guide, produced by Infotainment World in 1995. Along the same lines, Emerald was another rumored character for Mortal Kombat 2, a light green palette swap version of Mileena, which came from another magazine, this time Game Informer. And finally, for Mortal Kombat 2, we have another character similar to Ermac that fans spoke into existence, and that's Skarlet. Just like Ermac in Mortal Kombat 1, fans claimed a glitch would lead to a red version of Kitana this time around and named her Skarlet, though there's no real evidence that proves this actually existed. Skarlet, of course, would become reality in 2011 with Mortal Kombat 9. Jumping to Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, we heard rumblings of a striker palette swap named Pedro, and was to be a Mexican fighter who would fart fire as an attack, but it was later proven just to be an April Fool's joke. So, as you can guess, this one originated from another video game magazine. There's a bit of a trend here. And on a fun side note, that makes more sense. There was Stan Luth, Shao Kahn's janitor. This was not a rumored character in a game, rather just a fun interview done by Marvin Seaburn from the November 1995 issue of Video Games magazine. Next would be Mortal Kombat Trilogy with a very odd character named Aqua, who was a quacktastic palette swap version of Mortal Kombat 1 Scorpion. A soundbite from the announcer proclaiming Aqua wins was thought to be proof of the character's existence, but the soundbite and magazine scan featuring the character was later proven to be fake. And moving on to Mortal Kombat Gold, we got the rumor of Belloc, a character who was actually going to be included in the game. According to Ed Boon, the MK team ran out of time when designing the character, leading to him being scrapped completely. We would even see a few screenshots of the character released. Then with Deadly Alliance, we saw some concept art for certain characters possibly planned for the game but never made it out of the concept art stage. Kai was even one of these characters. He was scheduled to be in Deadly Alliance. However, this is not about Kai. This is about a character called Tiamat, and we're not talking about the D&D dragon. We are talking about this lizard-looking dude, and it's clear that his design concept clearly played a big role in how Reptile would end up looking in the game. Then in Deception, this one was a bit different. Coach Hall was said to be a being within Mortal Kombat, maybe even a god of sorts, and was a rumored super unlockable in Mortal Kombat Deception. You remember those? The super unlockables that everybody was talking about back then? Man, I lived through that era. It was crazy. Lots of fun speculation happening back then. Anyways, this was yeah, that's a word. This was quickly debunked and is nothing more than just a challenge in Deception's Conquest mode. And finally, we will end off with a creation that had nothing to do with any specific game, and that's everyone's favorite, Chrome. Chrome was the result of an anonymous factory painter in China who painted a premium collectibles studio statue of Smoke with a more metallic look. And then someone named Cousin Sean gave him the name of Chrome. Ed Boon has gone on record saying the character will never be featured in a Mortal Kombat game, but there remains a vocal minority of fans who relentlessly ask for this inclusion, almost to the point of just irritation. So it's caused a bit of a rift in the fan base. Some really want to see Chrome, and others just want people to shut up about it. And there you have it. Those are the characters that were rumored or joke characters, things that people made up completely, like the magazines of the fans. Some of them became man, people think doing this is easy, and it's just not. I don't even know what I'm doing. So here it is, almost 2 in the morning. I just got done editing this video and I realized I forgot something. A certain zebra magician man with a magic wand and a top hat. Zebra. I forgot zebra.